Welcome, welcome, my friends. This is your guide, your mentor. Oh my goodness, this is Neelam, Dr. Neelam from drneelamrai.com. And it is Saturday, August the 6th. And I'm super excited because I'm getting lots and lots of requests about energies, about the new chapters in their life. And here in California, the kids are going back to school. How exciting! So I know a lot of mothers are approaching me, asking me about the changes in the energies, and also it's time for to get some spiritual solutions for your own self care. If you got distracted over the summer vacation time or summer times are really busy family time, so this is an opportunity for you to get some inside guidance. And one of the things I love about energy reading through the chakras are because it has so much wisdom. It has so much wisdom. And to understand your total health holistically, mental, emotional, physical, and financial, guess where? Your chakra carries all this wisdom. And the root causes of our problems are when there is imbalances in these energy centers. And if they are not taken care of, right, could be maybe unsolved emotions like a long time stress, burnout, you know, it results into, heightened anger, sadness, fear, indecisiveness, all of this, not only psychologically, but physiologically, sensations, we can get to the root causes through understanding our chakras and where they're stuck in your own energy system. How powerful are you? They say, to know yourself is to know God, to know the universe. So chakras are gateways to not only your higher consciousness, but this is where all our emotional, physical, emotional energies, mental energies, they're stored in our own energy centers. So I'm gonna go through the list of few friends who asked for readings, and you guys can come back and listen to it. And if you're new to me, you can come and say hello. And I know this is, last minute because I'm also busy prepping my kids to back to school. It's Saturday here. And if you listen to this now or later, come and say hello and share. Feel free to share this also because there's so many nuggets of wisdom. You're going to come back and listen to it, okay? So let's get to it. So the first friend who asked for it was Chastity. So Chastity is a long time, good friend of mine. She's part of my spiritual satsang, and certified as angelic healer, and she's an amazing healer. So I know her. But let's see. Let's take a moment. So anybody who's gonna listen to this now and later, take a moment. There's a lot of buildup energies coming up, so my voice is speeding up. But ignore all that. Let's take a moment to breathe in. Take a nice deep cleansing breath, nice 3 times. So inhale through your mouth, through your nose, and exhale from your mouth. One of the ways the angels and the guides are asking us, reminding us that we do shallow breathing, like puppy breathing. So it's so important to take, every hour, take pause and do some nice deep cleansing breaths to really feel in, the belly breathing. 3 more times. Let's take a moment, breathing through your nose and release. One more time. So as I'm going to tune into Chastity, and these people have given me permission to tune into her energies. Let's see. Chastity, let's see. What are the guides calling in? Which chakra they're showing me? I already know, but let me double check one more time. So I'm seeing a lot of because Chastity is very intuitive person. So I'm seeing a lot of purple energy, which is really good. That means she is accelerating in her teaching abilities, in her, spiritual growth. So as we are rising above, so I'm seeing a lot of purple energy, right? So purple is also supporting you with your psychic abilities, your intuition. So, and you already know, Chastity, what to do to, boost your intuition, which is through meditation and continuing to do the spiritual growth and really trusting in your abilities. So that's a gentle reminder to you is an intuition, and this is right on your forehead, right? That's our third eye. And so it's calling your attention. Your inner guidance is calling your attention. Your psychic abilities, each one of us have that. It's calling your attention. So your third eye, that's the energy center that you can meditate more on, or we can further explore inside our the miracle members portal, the new satsang, where we can continue to expand your intuitive abilities also. So super excited about it's time for you to really continue to boost your uh, third, well, not third, this is your sixth chakra, because we start from the root up. All right, going forward to Ellie. Ellie I met in one of our business masterminds, and she's an amazing philanthropist. She runs a nonprofit. So let's see what the guides are telling you, my friend Ellie. Uh, so for Ellie is because she is integrating so much of her uh, new ideas, which is through our solar plexus. So I'm seeing reminded for your solar plexus. This is where we hold our emotions too. Solar plexus is very powerful energy centers. So a lot of business friends, when I see them, when they're creating new energies, new programs, new teachings, your solar plexus, and I have some notes here that I want to share. Right, this is your inner fire. So yes, so they kept telling me fire. This is your fire, your solar plexus. This is um, right in your core, right? This is your face for this is like reclaiming your life too. It's not only about uh, also solar plexus is where we hold a lot of emotions too. So reminding them to reclaim your life and to heal. There's some healings from childhood, and to me, I keep hearing that what this is our even though heart is the chakra for integration, but for you, Ali, my friend, they are telling me the solar plexus right in the center of your belly area. uh, to it's time for some recovery too. And you're more than what others know of you. You're more than an amazing mother, an amazing entrepreneur, and all of that, but there is something more. And this is time for you to claim that, whether you are tapping into your own intuitive abilities, or you are trying to integrate other skills into your office, your nonprofit organization. They are reminding you to really tap into that power within you, that's within your solar plexus. This is your fire. This is this inner fire. There is something more burning inside for you to burst out. So let me know if that resonates with you, Ellie. Moving forward, let's see who's the next friend. Oh, I wrote the names here. Where did it go? And I have my friend Anand. Actually, she has been messaging me, a brand new mom, and also recently, and a long time, private student of mine. She and her husband, they have been on amazing transformational, spiritual expansion through both my memberships and through private coaching. And then recently, my heart goes out to you. They lost their dad, and then so her heart is really, not able to come to terms, when you lose a loved one. So let's see what the angels are saying. I mean, I gave her some guidance, but let's see which chakra is calling for her attention. When we're grieving, sometimes it's not just one chakra. All of your chakras are sometimes out of whack, right? And there's nothing wrong. You just need some time to really understand where to focus, right? So let's see what they're telling Anand. Of course, they're showing me green colors, and of course, they're showing me grief energies. And grief is love, right? And it's hard to let go. And so the healing process will be through heart chakra healings. This is for Anand. And I know this, there is, as a holistic therapist, there is no fast way to heal, and no guidance can really help you sometimes. But when we love someone, we know that love never dies, right? Um, and if we don't move forward, in the spiritual world, our ancestors, our guides, our loved ones, they want us to see us to move forward, right? So really see inside your heart. It's okay to feel the grief, and it's okay to miss someone, but don't be afraid of sadness. That's what, I'm getting reminded. It's okay to be vulnerable, when we lose someone. And so heart healings is going to support Anand. And I know there is another friend who also messaged me, who couldn't make it to my live stream last week. Oh, she did actually, Kelly. She also lost her dad, with some medical error, and there is so much, frustrations and, unforgiveness sometimes, and I know personally I have gone through that. And if that's not resolved, it can create, anger, right? And heart healing is, one of the ways to help us to navigate through loss, through sadness, through all these frustrations. And we have guides and angels to support us on that. So heart healings for anyone who is going through some difficult time, trying to balance the emotions, that's for that. Let's see who else wanted to do a reading. And there is this new friend, Verench. I don't know if I'm spelling your name or pronouncing it right. Last name is Shipman. So you're pretty new. I've never met you, but come and say hello. So let's see which energy center is calling for your attention. And Coco, my puppy, is going crazy because daddy just got home. So hang on one second, my friends. Okay. So before my doggy goes crazy, so another solar plexus card, and this is for last name Shipman. And to you, this is to tap into, meditating with the solar plexus. This is going to help you to awaken, healing your solar plexus. That's what I'm getting shown at. And again, another energy that I'm picking up is around pain. When we are in so much pain, we begin to, we tend to shut people out, or even we try to shut ourselves through the pain. And but they're reminding there is magics and there is miracle even in disguise through this transition. So as you guys are going through any kind of emotions right now, Um, they're saying there is still miracle on the other side. They keep telling me miracles, and that's the name of my new membership. And I'm not making this up. This is this board that's coming up. Solar plexus for my last reader, and they are, when we heal ourselves, when we heal our hearts, even though there is challenges, you become the light. So I was continuing to finish up the last reading. So through your solar plexus, you can invite in your guides and angels. There's angels of healing for solar plexus to help you so you can share your light. So this is going to also help you hold the space for others, which will bring in more miracles into your life. And we live in a universe surrounded by miracles. And when we start to see that, we can see the gifts that we own even in these challenging times. So those are my 5 to 6 readers. And let me go to my group and see who else is joining. So come and say hello. All right, so I don't see any other comments. I was just trying to read through, my Facebook group and Facebook business page. I know this is last minute live streaming, but I am super excited to do this because when I was going through a challenging time, not so long ago, 8 years ago, I was guided to really look deeply inside. What are the messages, hidden wisdoms inside my own body, because doctors didn't had answers for it, and I wanted to really trust. So in order to trust my own intuition, I had to really open up my heart space and trust the gifts that I had, my intuitive abilities. And one of the fastest way to, of course, there are so many energy healing modalities, and I teach about them. I integrate about 12 energy healing modalities. I have my you know what? I have that listed on my blog, so you guys can look into that. And I want to share with you guys that there is, holistic and spiritual solutions for self care, for your health, both into your mental, emotional, physical, and also in your financial health. So I don't only talk about, self care and only your health, but I'm talking about your financial health because I come from 20 years of financial health care background. And besides being a spiritual teacher, I teach about the holistic approach to attract, success in all areas of your life and understanding your energies. This is what, all the um, yoga teachers, meditation teachers, spiritual teachers, holistic healers, they all have this in common when they're teaching you about, um, they're trying to teach you about the role uh, of flow of energy. and the flow of energy is through our chakras. So there's so much about understanding yourself through your chakras. It's not about just balancing them or opening them. If your sacral chakra, which is, for most of women, our second chakra, where we hold, the relationship to ourselves, our childhood relationships, all the, events that happens during our childhood, or the energies we inherit from our, female ancestors. And when it's too widely open, then we have issues with boundaries, right? Or we have issues of overgiving, or we could have issues with, there's so much, right? So it's not just about balancing them, it's understanding what is this lessons in these chakras for you. And some of us, we have to live with that. Some people are born too talkative, some people are born too shy, but there is still so much wisdom in there, right? You can still use it to your advantage. My greatest weakness was, in the corporate world, was that I was too kind. So in the corporate world, corporate finance world, they used to make fun of me that I am the, medicine woman. I'm too kind to be, a CPA. I'm too nice to be, in a business world wearing, business suits. I should be doing social worker job, or I should be a psychologist and stuff like that, because my personality didn't suit the corporate world. So I was made fun of for good close to 18 years of my life. So and but then it was very transparent that I really deeply cared. I was a natural empath. I felt people deeply. My conversations were deeper. And through my own sickness, I was able to understand myself, why I was different. What was I holding back? I was not true to myself, right? I was not living life to the fullest. I thought I was, right, because when you're making good money, you have all these, credentials. You think you're on top of the world, but deep inside there is this cry. Your soul is crying for something. So when you're feeling stuck, understanding your energy, it's another way to listen to your inner guidance. Um, so I try to help people find your own bliss, because the best life is the life that you love, the life, the work you love to do. And then it doesn't become work anymore, like I do right now. Even though my hubby just came home, my kids are upside, they're, making noises, but I love sharing the wisdoms, because I know it has changed my life so much, understanding myself, my relationships to the work I do. It has become so deep, and I every day I fall in love with the work I do. And also, I've been married for 17 years, to the love of my life. I have two kids. And it's not because, by luck. It's because I begin to understand what we are seeking is seeking us. So understanding yourself, like I used to, public speaking was my greatest fear, even still now. But I use it to my advantage. My kindness in corporate was not appreciated, but I use it because I was born to be a spiritual teacher, not a business teacher, even though I, have all these credentials to teach business coaching, which I do, but I bring the holistic approach. I see things from, higher perspective. And with the help of divine guides and angels, I am an angelic messenger. So that is a beautiful gift that I want to share with you more. Whenever you guys have time, come and say hello. And I was going to share you a blog about, all the healing modalities. uh, Actually, I'll share with you two blogs that I just wrote. It's a beginner's guide to angels and angelic healings, because this is another way and the fastest way to heal our heart space. I mean, all the chakras are important. I do get asked, which chakra should I, focus more on, and and you might have few, not only one, few chakras that needs attention, and traumatic events can block those chakras too. You might have a surgery, whether you had, for women, whether you had a c-section, it can affect your solar plexus, or whether you had childhood events that held you back, because I know I came from Fiji Islands. My childhood was further from what the brochures of travel agencies shows us about tropical island, right? Beautiful island. But our childhood back in the 90s, early, late 80s and 90s, it was masculine based education system, and I didn't have the confidence in myself because I wasn't a popular kid, or my parents were in the trustees of the school or something. So I know it sounds familiar, where all of those things can come back into your life. When we move forward, you have those experiences that comes back, the triggers, and that's what during COVID, a lot of us who have been, triggered emotionally, you're bound to, stay home and relive some of the childhood memories, maybe the way you know things were back when you were growing up. So there is a spiritual solution, there is a holistic solution, and that's what I'm here to help you with. So let's so go to my website, and I have some amazing free resources for you to understand more about spiritual solutions for your self-care. If you are like me, who is drawn to the angelic world, like I said, I have studied about dozens of energy healing modalities, from angelic Reiki to pranic healing to tapping solutions, NLP coaching, spiritual healing coachings, and all of this amazing work that I do. But I love simplicity. I'm a busy mother, right? Like I said, I have two babies, boys, and my pup, and a hubby, and hundreds of students to take care of. So I love to simplify what's the best way I can help you to heal, and what's the best way for you to, really find your own bliss, so you can love the work you do. You can, uh, you know, you can be the best of who you can be. Be fully you, And let me give you another link that I just created. Uh, the practices, the spiritual practices. This is more than just listening to any, audio programs or stuff. And of course, when you join my upcoming Miracle Portals, membership, we're gonna help you get through whatever is showing up in your life, integrating all these 12 healing modalities, with our guides and angels. The group's energies get so amplified. And if this is something you'd like to learn more about, email me that you're interested, and that you'd like to learn more, and I will update you guys. If you're new to me, say hello again. And if you have been following me, you know how I go really deep. Things that uh, that I apply, I live and breathe with. That's what I share. It's I try to simplify. The make spirituality practical. Like Dr. Ruby, one of my best friends, who I met through online business masterminds, and she really influenced me to really be fully me. Uh, that I love doing spiritual teachings. I love sharing spiritual solutions for life and business. And so come and join. And if you'd like to get more information, you can go to my website, drneelamrai.com, or there's lots and lots of resources there. And I would love to get in touch with you guys. You also probably are part of my YouTube channel or my Facebook group. There is so many resources out there, and feel free to ask me any other questions you have. And what else? I think I shared you the blogs that I read other people's readings. And if anybody else, I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds to type in that you want any readings. Comment here so I can do so. And let's see. So I'm not seeing any other comments. I did see a like, but I'm not sure. So if there is no other person who likes to get a reading, I will say, you know, I'll see you guys inside my communities, and enjoy the blogs and share this if it helps you. Have a good evening, and I'll see you guys soon.